welcome to a new segment I like to call Ben's Thoughts, where I don't exactly rant about a topic, but I don't exactly salute it either. Anyway, I bet a lot of my subscribers and viewers are wondering my thoughts on this topic, so I guess it'll be a good topic to start this series out on. I'm gonna give my honest thoughts on Pixar Animation. Now, of course, if you guys see my rant on computer-generated imagery, you know I don't like CGI animation. And of course, Pixar seems to be the dominant brand when it comes to CGI animation. Now, by all means, I don't exactly hate Pixar movies. I don't think they're perfect either. I think most of the problem is it takes me a while to get to watch new movies, so when I hear everybody saying how good of a movie it is, it gets me with high hopes. But when I finally watch a movie, watch the movie itself, I feel kind of disappointed. I don't know. It's just yeah, it's just like that. So anyway, also there's also about Pixar movies is they also feel like, even though a lot of them are different and they have different stories, they just kind of feel the same. I don't know why. I really can't explain it. I mean, I know most of you may think I'm crazy, but that's just how I feel. It's like I could watch Toy Story and then watch Finding Nemo, but it kind of just feels like I'm watching a similar movie. I mean, it's not the style or anything. It also has to do with how everything is done in it. I can't really explain it. Also, there's also the fact that there are too many Pixar sequels. I mean, the studio has been making full-length feature animated movies for 15 years, and it has currently made 2 sequels, Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3. And they're making more in the future, Cars 2 and Monsters, Inc. 2. In fact, a movie that they were going to make, Newt, was canceled in order to make Monsters, Inc. 2. I was really looking forward to Newt. When it comes to CGI animation, I think most of the Pixar movies, I think the reason why they use it is because they really needed to use it. Like movies like Wall-E called for a lot of realistic looking things, and movies like Toy Story, I guess the toys need to be in a 3 dimensions to show off all their stuff and whatnot. So yeah. Anyway, I might as well give my thoughts on all the Pixar movies I have seen. First, in chronological order, Toy Story. It's a classic, no doubt about it. One of my childhood favorites. A Bug's Life. Most people don't talk about this movie anymore. I find it very underrated. I like it a lot. It's one of the few I actually care about. Toy Story 2. It was good, but it's not the Godfather Part 2 of animation that everybody claims it is. Monsters, Inc. I love this idea. I love the concept of this movie, and I think it was very well executed. Finding Nemo. I think this is one. I think this movie was one of Pixar's last movies that I really, really liked, and yeah, Finding Nemo is really good. I like the story and all the characters. The Incredibles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the one movie that I heard everybody say good things about, but then I saw it myself and it disappointed me. I had such high expectations and they just fell flat. A lot of the jokes are funny, but the story just didn't do it for me, and I don't know, it just felt kind of bland. And I thought it was a little too predictable. I mean, who didn't know that Syndrome was going to turn out being that kid that wanted to be Mr. Incredible's sidekick in the past? Cars. Yeah, I like this movie too. I like this movie, but it is annoying. Why is it annoying? I got 4 words for you. Larry the Cable Guy. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of his. But either way, this movie is good, but I thought it was way too long. Then there was Ratatouille, which I have not seen all the way through, but I have seen parts of it, and the parts I've seen, it doesn't look like something I would like. I don't know. Wall-E. I did like the concept and whatnot, but I just kept on thinking that this movie was relying more on visuals than story. Uh, I mean, for half the movie, there's no dialogue whatsoever. But I did like the fact that it was trying to tell a story without words being spoken. That was kind of a big step up. Then there's Up. I do like this movie, but I have a certain grudge with it. It overshadowed Princess and the Frog, which was my favorite animated movie of the past decade. Yes, I really dislike it for that. I mean, come on, Best Picture nomination, was it really that good? I didn't think so. That's another thing I want to talk about Pixar. They overshadow every animated movie around them. I mean, heck, even other computer animated movies they overshadow. I mean, the only instance I remember was Shrek overshadowed Monsters Inc. But from that point on, almost every Pixar movie has won an Oscar for Best Animated Picture. It's sad. I mean, it seems they're getting the Oscar. It seems the movies that get the most publicity always win the Oscar, but the ones that are the most ambitious in art techniques, they're left with nothing. I mean, The Princess and the Frog was Disney's comeback to what it's known for, 2D animation, and yet Up overshadows it by taking every award it was nominated for. Princess and the Frog didn't win a Best Song Oscar that it was nominated for. It lost to a friggin' country song. Yes, that's another thing. Disney treats Pixar like it's its golden goose. I mean, ever since Pixar came along, Disney must have been like, holy crap, they make better movies than we do. Let's make them our star attraction. When the sad thing is, Disney has barely to do it with any Pixar movies. Disney just releases them. Disney just distributes them. Just doesn't make any sense. So anyway, I do like Pixar movies. Hear me out. I do like Pixar movies, but there are just things about Pixar that just to me they just don't seem that as good as everybody says they are. I don't know. And with Toy Story 3 out, I haven't seen it yet, but I hear it's going to be good, but I don't want to get my expectations up that high and be disappointed like I was with The Incredibles. So anyway, I'm Ben, and this has been Ben's Thoughts.